Thank you so much for checking out this free video. If you don't mind, please click like and subscribe.
Your main event, Dominik Mysterio versus Hijo del Vikingo for the Mega Championship. So the crowd loves Dominik. The crowd hates Vikingo.
They sure did love their dirty Dom.
They worked as their characters are intended to be. Dominik was a straight heel. Vikingo was a straight technico. And man, the first half of this match was sure boring as a result. Boring.
It was all right.
Once the circus began, the match got very, very good. But man, you just skip the first 5 minutes. That's easy.
I got to mention that this was for the AAA Mega title, and everybody kept talking about how, there was that segment earlier with Dom and Ray, and Dom said, "I'm going to win the title you could never win." And then, he's talking about how JBL, you never won this title, and Conan, you never won this title. And the title has only been around since 2007. Ray has been on American main roster television since 1995. Wow. He was a WWE champion before there even was a Mega title. And, Conan did a few matches, but he largely retired, right around the time they made the title. And I don't know, it's just kind of weird. They kept bringing that up. It's not like an old title. It's a fairly new belt. I say that because I'm old, but, it's not like this belt has been around since the 50s.
Yeah. So, anyway, the circus began. Dom leaves the ring to pose with the belt to taunt JBL, who snaps at him. But, finally, the Judgment Day comes out, and this is where the match gets good. They're interfering. That lets Dominik get a near fall. Dominik puts a mask on. They help him load it up, but Vikingo super kicks him. So Dragon Lee attacks the Judgment Day. Ray Jr.'s out there with a chair. They all disappear. Vikingo has the 630 senton, but El Grande Americano is there to yank the referee out of the ring to huge cheers. Dom hits a dropkick, hits 619, hits the frog splash, no referee. One finally comes down and counts 2, but Vikingo kicks out. So Vikingo goes after El Grande Americano. He's going after EGA's mask. This lets Dominik reload his mask, hit a running headbutt.
The Mil Mascaras flying headbutt.
Indeed. The frog splash and get the win. It was pretty good once the circus began.
Yeah, the only problem with it is, up to this point, it still felt like the spirit of AAA in a lot of ways. The semi-main, it started to feel like an NXT PLE, and then the main event was a total Raw or SmackDown PLE main event. I mean, this was the most WWE style, WWE run-ins, WWE finish, WWE guy wins. I mean, that was, that's how this whole thing felt. It wasn't bad. I thought it was a good match. I gave it 3.5 stars, but it was a WWE match.
The fans were totally behind Dom throughout the whole match, which was backwards from the way they were working it. But the fans didn't really get into the match until all the run-ins started happening. And man, if that isn't a staple of old AAA when Conan was booking it, I don't know. The match was fine. I wasn't blown away with it. Vikingo's awesome. I don't know how anybody boos that guy, but they do.
No, they've been booing him for a long time.
Yeah.
But you know what? Dominik deserved to win this
100%.
title.
100%.
If you look at his history with Ray and Conan and Eddie, I mean, he had the biggest shoes to fill. This guy could have been a David Flair, His father was Rey Mysterio. He was a tall, lanky guy. And that guy worked his ass off, and he's improved a ton, and he's gotten himself over, and the people see him as a real, legitimate professional wrestling superstar. And Rey Mysterio's son winning the Mega title with Art Bar's finish.
Yeah.
After doing a bunch of Eddie Guerrero spots. I mean, it was pretty fucking cool, I gotta say.
So that was Wolf's Collide.
Yeah, Ray got in the ring afterwards.
Yeah.
Gave the belt to Dom.
A man of his word. My first thought was at some big show they're going to do a father-son title match.
I thought so too.
They could, but honestly what I think it was Ray is so proud of Dom. And I think he just wanted some way to be in the ring with him and get that belt.
Yeah.
So this is what they came up with, and he wrapped it around his waist, and Dom dismissed him to celebrate with his belt. And yeah, wish I would have gone, but I'm all right. I'll go to the next one maybe.
What they could do is they embrace Dom as a babyface, and he teams with his father on a show.
Well, someday that's going to happen.
That would be even better.
Yeah.
Well, they could do it like they're doing with Copeland and Christian now, where he's still a heel, but he teams up with one particular babyface he likes.
Honestly, I mean, if they're gonna do a AAA show over WrestleMania weekend, that's the weekend to do Ray and Dom for the mega title.
Sure,
I could see him doing that because that is a really, really big match, and I think if they'd easily sell out wherever they ran for that match. So, thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that notify button, and you'll never miss a video again.